Hello and welcome everyone on Unacademy JEE English, a channel launched by Unacademy where each and every concept will be taught you in pure English. And I'm Rahul Kaushik. Today I will teach you periodic table and periodicity. Basically, I will teach you through a quiz. We have already covered 7 lectures over periodic table. But before today I start this topic, let me introduce you. I'm Rahul Kaushik. I was head of department in Bansa Classes Kota. I worked there since 2010 to 2020, and after that I co-founded my own organization, Zigyan Education Private Limited, and now I'm here to share my experience and knowledge with you guys on Unacademy, India's largest and fastest growing online platform. Right? I have mentored 2000 plus IITians, and now how you people can subscribe Unacademy learning app, or you can subscribe Unacademy. Just move to the App Store or Play Store, download Unacademy learning app. Once you download Unacademy learning app, just install it, and after installing you will be directed to this page. On this page, click on the plus, and once you click on the plus, just you will see different courses. Like in this case it is showing IIT JEE, NEET, UG and all others. So you can opt for the course which you want to choose. Just click on that course, and once you click on that course you will be directed to another page where you just have to click on the get subscription. Once you click on the get subscription, guys, you are going to reach on the next page where different payment options are there. If you subscribe it for 1 month, then you have to pay 6,000 rupees per month. If you are going for 3-month package, then it is 5,000 per month. But I think today, right now, I am doing periodic property for the students who are going to take their exam in 2022, right? So 24-month, this package would be best for them. And to get this package, you just have to shell out 1,500 bucks per month, which translates to 50 bucks per day. It is just like a chocolate or coffee. And once you are part of Team Unacademy, then you are going to get access to the India's largest and finest faculty pool. Once, suppose you have taken IIT JEE subscription pack, then you will be able to access all the teachers who are teaching IIT JEE. And now on Unacademy platform, India's largest platform, fastest platform, now on this platform all senior most faculties are there, right? Over and above, if you apply my code RahulCam, then you will surely get a flat discount of 5,400 rupees, right? I hope you got my point. Now we can start this quiz, but before starting this quiz, let me tell you one thing. Hello Monica. We have already done 7 lectures on periodic table, and today we are going to revise whatever we have done. RK quiz means revise your knowledge quiz, right? So we are revising, as well as we will discuss all those concepts where you still stuck or you feel something is missing, and that can be while preparing for JEE. The most important thing is, how do you get to know your weak areas? What are the ways through which you can know, means in this topic, suppose in periodic table, what is my weak area? In mole concept, what is my weak area? In atomic structure, what is my weak area? How will you find out that? How will you find which one is your weak area? There is only one way. To find your weak area, and that one way is, hi Captain Jack, and that way is just practice. As much problems you will solve, as much you will learn about that. Because during problem, when you are stuck somewhere or you solved it incorrectly, then you will get to know what are the errors I was doing. By reading over and again notes and copy, you are not going to get anything. You have to practice as much as possible, right? So the purpose of this quiz is same. What I'm telling you guys, we will start this quiz with questions. Initially there will be easy questions, then level will increase gradually, and once we are solving this quiz, And once we are solving this quiz, you will get to know what are the points which you think you know, but you still don't know. And you will get to know these things only when you solve it incorrectly. So let's start today's quiz. And question number 1 is on your screen. It's an easy question and you can easily answer it. Just give me its answer. Yes, I'm waiting. In modern periodic table, the element with atomic number Z is equal to 118. So what is this Z? What is this Z? This Z is atomic number. Yes, Captain Jack. Hi, Sanjit. Yes. So it is 118. So for 1 we use un, for 8 we use oct, unoct plus em. So that is the way I told you. We discussed such problem in the class. Hi Laxman. Is it Laxman or Laxman? Yes. Yes, Priya. Yes, Sanjit. So yeah, where do you get these creative names? Laxman. Okay, that's fine. So it was easy problem. I told you as our quiz proceed, the level of problem will keep on increasing. So it was easy and most of you have done it correct. So let's move to the next problem and it's on your screen. Question number 2. Which of the following is generally true regarding effective nuclear charge? Yes. Okay, just try it. For 30 minutes I will not speak. For 30 seconds, 30 minutes it's too large. Yes. Which of the following is generally true regarding effective nuclear charge? I told you what is effective nuclear charge. What is effective nuclear charge? Hi Pavan, welcome back. I told you that effective nuclear charge, whenever it says Z effective, you consider it as force of attraction, and whenever it says screening, you consider that as what? Repulsive force. You consider that as repulsive force. So keep in mind, when we move left to right, Z effective increases. When we move left to right, Z effective increases. So it increases on increasing left to right. It remains almost constant on moving top to bottom. So what should be the value? When we are moving left to right, what is happening exactly? There are 2 electrons. When we are moving right, 3. Just a minute. 1, 2. Here we have just 3 electrons, 3 protons. When we are moving right, here we have 4 electrons and 4 protons. And again, when we are moving further right, we have 5 electrons, 5 protons. So electrons are being added to the same shell. Electrons are being added to the same shell. It means force of attraction will increase. Distance is same, charge is increasing. And I told you K Q1 Q2 by R square. If charge is increasing, then force of attraction will increase. So when we move left to right, Z effective will increase. But when we move top to bottom, Z effective almost remain constant. In the class, I told you Slater's rule. And using Slater rule, we calculated value of Z effective for these values, for these elements. And that Z effective was 2.2. I hope you remember it. Yes, Captain. So answer will be D. So left to right it increases. When we go top to bottom, in alkali metals especially, it remain almost constant. So next problem is on your screen. It's now, just a minute, it was second, so it is third. Now tell me. Yes. Among the following species, which of the following have maximum Z effective? Tin, tin 4 plus, iron, indium, indium plus. Again I am telling you Z effective. Z effective means net attraction force. So what is that? What is that? Answer, I'm waiting for it. Jack, Pavan, Monica, Sanjit. Sanjit says it's B. Okay. Captain says it's B. Yes, anyone else? Yogesh says it's D. Mandira Samandar says it's B. Okay, let's discuss it. Monica says it's B. Okay. Now if you remember, these are the positions of element. So this is basically 14th group and this is 15th group. So when we move left to right, this is Sn, right? And this is 13th group. If I ask you In and Sn, which will have larger Z effective? On the right side, Sn. So these options are gone. Now Z effective, I told you, it represents basically force of attraction. Z effective, it represents basically force of attraction. Now what will happen when you are removing 4 electrons? Now suppose we take Sn or some other element. Now suppose I am taking carbon. Let's take some smaller element which is easy to understand. So carbon has 6 electron and 6 proton. Now if you remove 4 electrons, what will happen? Then carbon will have 2 electron and 6 proton. Now these 6 protons will pull all the electrons with maximum attraction. Initially 6 protons were pulling 6 electrons. Now they are just pulling 2 electrons. So it's strong. Force of attraction will be very strong and Z effective will be very high. Yeah, right. So answer will be Bombay, B. So many of you got it right. Many of you. So should I move ahead? Okay. So let's do it. It's problem number 4 on your screen. It's a bit difficult, but don't do it in a hurry. Yes, 30 seconds. Solve it. From the given set of species, point out the species from each set having highest Z effective. Each set. Suppose I am taking it as a first set. So find out the element or the ion or atom that is having maximum Z effective. It means maximum attraction, maximum tendency to attract electron. So in first case, which will have maximum Z effective tendency to attract electron? Tell me. It's Na plus, because negative will repel. Negative will repel. Yesterday we discussed in the electron affinity. So Sanjit says C, Pavan says B. Let's wait for others also. So B it can't be. B it can't be. Because in first set if we check it would be Na. So 2 options are gone. Answer will be either Agra or Delhi. Yes. Now tell me. Anyone? Yes? Any answers? Lakshman says A. Jack Sparrow says A. Okay, let's see it. So if we compare Li, Be and Na. So in Li and Na, Li will have more Z effective because of smaller size. Now if I talk about BE, configuration of this will be 2s1, it will be 2s2. So we are moving left to right, so BE will have more. So if we set the order, then BE will be the answer. So NA and BE. So NA and BE. In Delhi it is NA and BE. Again we have to check it for third option also. We have to check it for hello Manish. We have to check it for third option also. Hi Manish. Everybody is solving, so just reply, give your answer. We are revising whatever we have done in last 1 week or so. Yes, tell me. So it is HE, Li plus and this. So plus, it has more tendency to attract because here protons would be more. Just I discussed in the previous question. So answer will be So Sanjit, Jack Sparrow, Lakshman, everybody did it right. Pawan has some errors. Initially Sanjit gave it C, so don't worry about it. So you have one more chance to rectify this mistake. And the next question on the screen is this. Now do it. Now do it. The first ionization enthalpies of Na, Mg, aluminum and Si are in order. Just solve it. Find it. I always tell you that every time you are attending my class, you should always have a copy and pen with you. Otherwise, you are wasting your time. Just make proper notes. I am teaching you everything in such a way that you are not going to stuck anywhere till your advanced exam. Pavan says it C. Yes. Let's see what other says. Yes. Jack Sparrow says it's A. Okay. How will you solve such problems? How will you solve such problems? So the best way to solve such problems is, I am giving you a hint. Just arrange them as per they are arranged in periodic table. Priya says A. Okay. Yes. So now let me see. Now arrange it. This is Na. This is Mg. So what can I say? First ionization enthalpy. Just write down the configuration. Write down the configuration. What it will be. And if you start left to right, here electron is being removed from S, here also S. So left to right Z effective increases, so magnesium will have more. Here it is being removed from S and P. When we are moving to the right, normally Z effective increases, but in this case electron is being removed from S and here it is P. So S electron will have larger attraction due to higher penetration effect. So it will be difficult to remove one electron from magnesium. So sequence will be this, and then in both case we are removing electron from P, so there would be no issue. I hope you got this point. Anyone, any doubt? Just open your copies and you will find such things. Everything is being discussed in the class. So please tell me if you have any doubt. Please tell me. No. So are you ready for the next question? Ready? So let's move to the next question. It's here. Now solve it the similar way we did the last problem. Just arrange these elements according to their position. Arrange them. The order of electron gain enthalpy. Magnitude, they are asking magnitude of oxygen, sulfur and selenium. So what is that order? Sanjit says A, Lakshman says C, Yes. Anyone else? Captain Jack, Monica, Priya, Pavan. Yes. A. Let's see. So the correct answer will be you have oxygen, sulfur, selenium. So normally down the group electron affinity decreases. Hi Arshu. Down the group electron affinity decreases. So when we are moving down the group, tendency to attract electron decreases because size increases. But yesterday we discussed in second and third period, this is second period, this is third period. Third period element have higher electron affinity than second period. Why? Reason was explained in the last class. Second period atoms are small, and if they add one more extra electron, then the repulsions will be very high and atom would become unstable. But here in third period we have vacant 3d orbital. So if extra electron is added, that can be delocalized in vacant d orbital, and in this way repulsions will be reduced. Last class, very important. So what will be the answer for it? What will be the answer? It is Bombay. Yes, Monica did it right, Manish did it, Captain Jack. So these are all things which we miss. Generally we people miss, and in exams such problems are asked. Don't worry Pavan, revise your notes. Don't feel sad. Don't feel sad. You just revise your notes. What we did in the last 2-3 classes, I'm asking that. Okay, so let's move ahead. So it's next problem on your screen. Electronic configuration of 4 elements A, B, C and D are given. Right? Which of the following is the correct order of increasing tendency to gain electron? Tell me. Now there should be no error. Be careful. Be careful. Yes. If some such type of problem come, then how would you encounter them? How would you solve them? What should be your approach in this case? What should be your approach? Let's see. I'm waiting. Captain says it's D. I'm waiting for others. Quick, quick. Yes, do it. It's easy. So, how will you solve it? Hi, Sylvester. Welcome. Directly with the answer. C. So, let's do it. What should be your approach in such kind of problems? Right, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So what is this? It is neon. Just write down the elements. That would help. 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. What is that? Oxygen. Now, what is this? Sodium. And what is this? Chlorine. So the way to solve such problem, now you are aware with the element and their positions. So you can place neon. This is fluorine. This is oxygen, and Na will be here. So these are all second period member and Na is third period member. I hope you got it right. Now if you have got it, then what we are going to do? Just neon. So it is first, fluorine, it is fourth, and it is sodium, it is third, now it is second. Now, which of the following is correct order of increasing tendency to gain electron? So basically, you people know sodium has tendency to lose. And neon don't want to gain at all. I told you in the electron affinity, what I told you, second group and 18th group plus nitrogen, these were the elements having negative electron affinity. Negative means they don't want to gain an electron at all. Yes, you should learn it by heart. So what should I do? I'm telling you how to use periodic table effectively, how to use it. So if you want to use this modern periodic table, it is real beauty of chemistry. It is beauty. You can use it logically, and there are many problems which can be just solved by placing the element as per their position. So now you can easily answer. So out of oxygen and fluorine, which will have largest electron affinity? So this will have least. So one should have least. So where is that? Either this or this. So your answer will be A or B. Now it's clear. Two options are rejected. Actually, I'm solving it intentionally. I'm doing it like this. During exam, you should also have the same approach. If you are sure about something 100%, then eliminate other options. Because many a times you will encounter a situation where you are not 100% sure about all four options. So you just look for the options about which you are 100% sure, and based on that, remove others. You got my point. So now the maximum electron affinity will be, fluorine will have maximum 4, so 4 is there. So now I have to compare between Na and O. So which will have larger? It is O, second period element. If we would have compared O and S, then sulfur would have, but in the same group, otherwise oxygen. So A will be your answer. Yes. So it was very interesting and very good problem actually. Yes, Solomon. So are you ready for the next? Are you ready? Ready, guys? So let's do it. Next question on your screen. Which of the following statement is correct? Yes, do it. Which of the following statement is correct? Electron gain enthalpy may be positive or negative. Yes, I told you yesterday. Now second electron gain enthalpy will always be positive. I also told this thing. Like I told you, if it get converted into a minus gas, then adding second electron will be tough. Why? Because negative will repel each other, and still if you want to add one electron, you have to provide that extra energy. Yes. So A and B are correct, and it is single correct. So all are correct. I am not even studying C, but let's see the concept behind C. This is for exam. If you are sure 100% and all of these is also, then you don't need to read it. But this thing also we discussed. Like if I write K giving you K plus 1 electron, I told you if delta H is plus 100, then if I write K plus 1 electron, I will get K, delta H will be minus 100. This thing I told you. And we will call it as electron affinity of K plus. We will call it as ionization energy of K. So I1 of K will be equal to EA of K plus, not K. K plus. I hope you got my point. Got it? So are you people enjoying it? Yes, let me know. So are you people enjoying it? Should we have such type of quiz on regular basis? Yes, Pavan, Sylvester, Lokesh, Captain Jack. Okay. So I will be having such quizzes on regular intervals. Don't worry about it. So next question on your screen. It's now. Solve it. Okay, Priya. Okay, Monica. Thank you. Just solve it. Yes. Solve it. Which of the following is affected by the stable electronic configuration of an atom? Which of the following? Options are really very interesting. You are given three properties. Yes, you are given three properties. Yes, tell me. Okay, let's do it. Ionization energy, as we discussed, if it is beryllium 2s2, if it is nitrogen 2p3 and oxygen 2p4. So among nitrogen and oxygen, which will have higher ionization energy? It is nitrogen. Why? Because of exactly half filled. Similarly, because it is exactly half filled, it is stable. It does not want to accept one extra electron. So it has low electron affinity as well. So electron affinity, yeah, or electron gain enthalpy and ionization enthalpy both depend upon configuration, whether it is exactly half filled or fully filled. So electronegativity has nothing to do with that. It does not depend upon the configuration. So answer will be C. Answer will be C. Yes, Priya, you are right. Very important. And very important concept was here, and it was taught to you last to last class. So let's move to the next question. Yes, it's very easy. Which of the following have higher Z effective than fluorine? Than fluorine. So the way how such problem should be solved, I just told you. Just arrange them as per their position in periodic table. Arrange them. Yes. Sylvester says it's B. Manish says it's A. Captain Jack says it's B. Okay, Manish. Pavan says C. There are many different options. Thank God I have not given E. Otherwise, that would also have been there. So what is that? Now arrange oxygen, fluorine, and chlorine. So basically, it is asking higher than fluorine. So F minus will have lower, because after accepting one electron, F minus don't want to accept electron. So net attraction will be reduced. So it cannot be the answer. Higher than fluorine. In fluorine and oxygen, in fluorine and oxygen, fluorine is higher. In fluorine and oxygen, fluorine is higher. So again, this cannot be the answer. In oxygen and chlorine, Z effective of oxygen will be higher because oxygen belong to second group and chlorine belong to third group. Right? So chlorine belong to third group. So I can say among the given element or the ions, there is not a single ion. There is not a single ion which has Z effective higher than fluorine. So answer will be none. It will be D. Answer will be none. I hope you got my point. Right? So it was really interesting, but I got no answer of D. Yes, Monica, you are late. Okay. So now let's move to the next question. Question number 11th on your screen. Yes. Considering the element boron, aluminium, magnesium and potassium, the correct order of their metallic character. Very easy. You can answer it. It is Sitter. Yes, yes. Solve it. Captain Jack says it's D. Yes, waiting for others. Lokesh D. Monica D. Everybody is right this time. Yes, answer is D. So how will you solve it? Again, arrange them. Boron, aluminium. So magnesium will be here and potassium will be here. So in periodic table, if I look at them, so potassium, it is the lowermost element, fourth period element. So it will have highest metallic character. Then we will have magnesium, and then we have aluminium, and then we have boron. So unless you arrange them as per periodic table position, you are not going to get correct answer. Right? If you want to get correct answer, you have to arrange them as per their position in periodic table. And I told you that metallic character increases. What is metallic character? It basically represents tendency to lose electron. So tendency to lose electron, these NS group, these metals have largest tendency to lose electron. Hi Raghuram. So this was the concept behind it. Metallic character represent the tendency to lose electron. So generally S block have largest or the maximum tendency to lose electron, so they are most metallic. And then from here to here, metallic character decreases and non-metallic character increases. Even in periodic table, I told you, here we have metals and here we have non-metals. So when we are moving left to right, metallic character is decreasing. Next chapter will be mole concept. Next chapter will be mole concept after periodic table. We will take mole concept, concentration term, idiometry, everything. Don't worry. So now the next question on your screen is this one. Solve it. Mole concept, very important topic. We will do it with very simple problems and then increase the level. Just solve it. Which of the following arrangement represents the correct order of electron gain enthalpy with negative sign? Yes. Correct order of electron gain enthalpy. So which will have largest electron gain enthalpy? Pawan says C. Captain Jack says D. Yes. C, D, A, Hariharan, A, Priya, it will be D, Hariharan says A. Okay, so how do we solve it? Just arrange them. You have oxygen, sulfur, fluorine, chlorine. Now let me do it. Sulfur has more, fluorine has more, and in oxygen, fluorine this sorry, chlorine. So, and in sulfur and chlorine, chlorine has more. So the chlorine will have largest, chlorine will have largest. Only one option is there, problem is done. Only one option is there. So after chlorine, you will get chlorine. So chlorine has largest electronegativity, sorry, electron gain enthalpy. Very important. Which element has largest electron affinity in periodic table? Which element? Tell me. Which element has largest electron affinity in periodic table? Tell me. Okay, Sandeep, I will discuss. Just wait. It is chlorine. It is chlorine. And then after that fluorine. So chlorine, after chlorine it will come fluorine, then oxygen and sulfur. Then it will be sulfur and then oxygen, because sulfur has more. Yes, you are right. You people are right. So in the last question also, I told you what was metallic character. It represents basically tendency to lose electrons. So in periodic table we say that here metals lie, because the elements which are present here generally have configuration like this. So they can easily lose electrons. So they can easily lose electrons, right? Now, if they can easily lose electrons, so they will have largest metallic character, and as size increases, tendency to lose electron also increases. Why? Because as size is increasing, the attraction of nucleus on the electrons keep on decreasing, because it is going farther and farther, right? So now let's move to the next point. Hello Menak Chanda. Where are you taking these questions from? Actually, I've been teaching for last 10 years in Bansa classes quota, where I mentor 2000 plus students. So I have enough data, don't worry. And exceptional problems. These are some basic problem, advanced, mains and advanced level. These are in between mains and advanced. So just solve this problem. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Yes. Which of the following statement is incorrect? The tendency to attract bonded pair of electrons in case of hybrid orbital follows this. Tell me. You need incorrect. I just told you, whenever you are solving such problems, first read whether you are asked correct or incorrect problem. So the tendency to attract bonded pair of electrons in case of hybrid orbital follows this. So what is that? Tendency to attract shared pair, it is basically electronegativity. And generally as S character increases, electronegativity increases. So it is basically correct. So it cannot be our answer. Alkali metal generally have negative value of electron gain enthalpy. Yes, because they have negative value of electron gain enthalpy. That's why they have electron affinity positive. We discussed in the yesterday's class. So it is correct, but it will not be our option. Everybody says D. Very good, very good. D is the answer. So cesium plus releases more energy upon gain of electron than chlorine. Cesium plus, it's plus and it is neutral. So a cation will have larger tendency to attract, and I told you, larger the force of attraction, larger will be the energy released. I hope you got my point. So everybody is right this time. I think it was easy question. Okay. So the electronegative value of 2p series element is less than 3p element on account of smaller size. This is incorrect. Generally 3p means third period element, and those have larger electronegativity. The exception is not in electronegativity, it is in electron affinity. I told you electron affinity of second period member and third period member will have larger electron affinity, not electronegativity. Keep in mind. So let's move to the next question. Now let's do it. Which of the following is incorrect? Which of the following is incorrect? Let's see who solved it. Yes, I'm waiting for your answers. One says B, Vinay says A. Yes. Okay. Yes. Priya says B. So let's see it. If an electron is absorbed, then energy may be released or may be absorbed. So it is correct. It may be negative or may be positive. A minus plus one electron, it is minus and it is absorbing one electron. So they will repel each other, and you are adding an electron forcefully. In that case, you have to provide energy, and delta H will be positive. So delta H will be positive, it is negative. So this is your answer because you need incorrect statement. Yes, Binay, it's B. Here it says negative, negative, 2 negative, positive. It is correct. Here it says 3 plus. So whenever there is attraction between positive and negative, always keep in mind, between positive and negative, it will be 2 plus. Energy will always be released. Energy will always be released. Whenever I say something like this, by closing your eyes, you can say, sir, energy will be released. So delta H will be negative. Delta H will be negative. Right? Yes. So let's move. Yes. Next question. Now solve it. Which of the following is true? Magnetic moment. So what is the formula for magnetic moment? Solve it. So which has greater? Now you need true statement. So configuration of chromium is 4s1 3d5. So Cr2 plus, I told you, if two electrons are to be removed, then electron will be removed from 4s, from the subshell having n maximum. So two electrons are removed, 3d4. So n value here will be 6, n value here will be 4. Now cobalt, it is 4s to 3d8, and CO3 plus, it will be 3d7. So if I'm saying 3d7, number of unpaired electron will be 3. So n will be 3. So here n is 4, here n is 3. So Cr2 plus has greater magnetic moment compared to CO3 plus. So this is true. So answer is A. Just a minute. Cr2 plus ion has greater magnetic moment as compared to CO3 plus. Okay. Actually CO will have 3d7. I wrote it wrong, 3d7, and if you remove 3 electron, 2 will be removed from here and it will be 3d6, and in case of 6 we will have n is equal to 4, so they both of them will have same, so it cannot be the answer. Now the magnitude of ionization potential for iron anion, it means Fe minus, would be equal to electron gain enthalpy of iron. Now what it says, what is electron gain enthalpy of iron? This is electron gain enthalpy of iron. And what is ionization potential or ionization energy of iron? This is ionization energy of F minus, and you know magnitude will be same, just sign will be opposite, magnitude will be same. I hope you got it. So what will be the answer? B. Now you don't have to solve anything. So let's move to the next point. Question number 16. Solve it. Very easy problem. Solve it. Yes. Which of the following are correct? I2 of magnesium, I2 of Na. So Na has configuration 3s1 and magnesium has configuration 3s2. Neon is there. So Na plus will have configuration 2p6 and Mg plus will have configuration neon into 3s1. So from which orbital it is easier to remove electron in this case? From here we can remove it easily because it is configuration of neon, inert gas configuration. So what will be the answer? It's A. What will be the answer? It's A. Yes. Priya, Captain, Monica, you gave it correct. So let's move to the next problem. 17. Which of the following is the correct order of ionization enthalpy? Correct order of ionization enthalpy. So ionization energy of B plus will be greater than B. Why? Because it is second ionization enthalpy. Successive ionization enthalpy increases. Successive ionization enthalpy increases. I hope you got my point. So this one is right. This one is right. Be and B plus will be more, so it is wrong. Now Be and carbon will be more. So 1 and 3. You can also check B and B. You know B is greater than B, so it cannot be. So 1 and 3 means C option. Yes. Manish and Pawan, you are right. Manish and Pawan, you are right. So let's move to the next question. Question number 18. The correct electron affinity order is, it is very easy. Just 30 seconds. Yes. Now you can answer. In fluorine and chlorine, chlorine will have more. So it is not the answer. So B. Here you can see sulfur and phosphorus. Sulfur will have more. Nitrogen and oxygen will have more. So only answer is Bombay B. Yes. Any doubt? So let's move to the next question. Now solve it. It is very interesting. You can do it. It's a bit tricky also. But if you have gone through the last lectures, then you can easily solve. Yes, solve it. Monica says B. You need incorrect. Always read this statement carefully, whether they are asking correct or incorrect. Always read it carefully. First ionization energy of A minus is equal to electron affinity of A. It says incorrect. So it is correct. It cannot be your answer. Now, O giving you O2 minus, the process is endothermic. What would you say? Actually, here it should be O1 minus. O1 minus. Okay, just make it correct. O minus on absorbing one electron will become O2 minus. So, in doing so, you have to provide extra energy. And when you are providing extra energy, the process will be endothermic. So it is also true. Li to Li plus is Li to Li plus is what it will be? It will be exothermic. How? Because except second group, 18th group and nitrogen, all other elements have negative electron gain enthalpy. So energy will be released in the absorption. So here it will not be exothermic. Here we are removing one electron. So basically ionization is taking place. Okay, I thought it was electron gain enthalpy. So ionization, it is endothermic. It is also true. So now you have to check second electron affinity is always greater than first. It is not necessary, but we can say second electron affinity will always be positive. Not electron affinity, electron gain enthalpy. So second electron affinity will be negative, but magnitude we can't predict. In case of ionization energy, we can say magnitude of second ionization energy will be greater than first ionization energy. But in case of electron affinity, we cannot say anything about magnitude. So now last question is on your screen, just solve it. Four elements P, Q, R and S have ground state configurations as. Yes, this is P, Q, R and S. So if such kind of problem you encounter such kind of problem anytime, I told you the way. Just write down the names. Write down the name. 2 plus 2 4 and 6 10 12 15. So it is phosphorus. P is also there, but that P is not phosphorus. I am writing here P. So here I will get 10 12 13. So it will be aluminium, and here I will get 10 18 28 30 33. So what it would be? So in periodic table you can easily identify the elements. You can easily identify the elements. Periodic table. 33. So I told you helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. So it is 2, 10, 18, 36, 54, and radon will be 86. So it says 33. So it will be 1, 2, 3 here, and it will belong to fourth period. It will also belong to fourth period, 4p3. So it will be from nitrogen family. It will be from nitrogen family. So 2p3, 4p3, sorry 3p3, 4p3. So it will be basically osmium. And here it is 4p1. So it will belong to aluminium boron family. So it will be Ga just after d block elements. Now you can solve. Ionization energy values among the following is. So if I arrange them in periodic table, so it will be aluminium and phosphorus. So phosphorus will have more than aluminium. So P will have more than Q. P greater than Q. So everywhere P is greater than Q. Now I have to check for this AS and this GA. Now what will I do? This is the tough problem, and you have to go through my lecture to solve this problem. In my lecture I have shown you all the ionization energy data. Yes, Manish says A, Kushal says A, Monica says A. How? Now compare R and S and Q. So basically if you arrange the elements, it is aluminium, gallium, phosphorus, and this is the periodic table. We have to compare these pink ones. Here we will get carbon and silicon, but we don't need to compare it. So out of aluminium and phosphorus, they are asking ionization energy. So which will have largest ionization energy? It is phosphorus. After that, aluminium and gallium, which will have larger ionization energy? Last time exception, it is gallium. It is gallium. So gallium is here S. It is P. So aluminium will have, and gallium and AS, which will have larger ionization energy? Ga. So now what will happen? R will have less, so P will have maximum, and what will have least? Least, this is Q. So it will have least. And now you can arrange P and Q, P and Q. Now this will be your answer. So you just have to identify the correct set. You just have to identify it. And you cannot identify it simply by their configuration. You have to write down the numbers. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's class, and it was really fun discussing this quiz, and I hope you learned a lot of things and you came to know the weakness. What are the weakness within in this topic? I think after this quiz, you are going to get know all your weakness, all your weak points. And now you can revise your lecture notes. You can go through NCERT and anything. Now you know such what kind of problems are asked, right? So again, if you like this lecture, then please share and like it as much as possible and click on the bell icon. Please like this lecture. Yes. So you can subscribe to Unacademy Learning app by installing the downloading and installing Unacademy Learning app from App Store or Play Store. Once you install it, you will come across this. Just click on the plus. After clicking on the plus, you have to choose your course. It will be IIT JEE for you, and click on the get subscription. Once you click on the get subscription, you will be directed to a page where different options will be given for you. As you are in 10th, you have just crossed your 10th exam, so 24-month pack would be the best. So if you opt for this, you have to pay 1500 rupees per month, or it translates to 50 rupees per day, which is nothing at all. And over and above, if you apply my code RahulCam, then you are going to get a flat discount of 5400 rupees, right? So this is all for today, and guys, please like and share this video. If you really like this lecture, click on the bell icon so that you can get latest notifications. So that's it for now. I will meet you tomorrow in the class lecture number 8, periodic properties, where I will teach electron affinity. So take care for the time. Bye bye.